How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going over my favorite base spots in SARANAC. With all that being said, let's get right into the video. So for our first area, we have a pretty good location here. Here it is on the map, just right here to the left of the SARANAC sign. You have Bowen Hill Park. Now I like this location because not only do you have your recreational activities here. You have your pool here, pretty nice, if I do say so. You've got a little vehicle storage over here, 2 working vehicles. And not only do you have working vehicles, you do have 3 garden plots here. So this is a really good starting area, especially out if you're just starting out. You can start gardening right away. Very useful. You do have a building there. You do have a building here, which is pretty good. You can store a vehicle, really good storage, or if you just want to convert it to another bedroom, to an extra base storage, base space, however you choose. You have a nice working sink here with a full kitchen and a cooler here. 2 more coolers over here. Very good, keep your food fresh. Have a chef make your food. Got a nice little office over here. Make that to whatever you want. But the part that shines on this base spot are these solar panels back here. These are very good. You have literally infinite power as long as the sun's out. I thought that was a generator. Might be, I don't know. But you do have this little spot over here. Pretty nice. It's a pretty small area. But you do have lockers over here, some sport equipment. Get a bat, some nails, get a spiked bat. Go Walking Dead style on all the zombies. Nice pool right here. Oh, I thought that was deeper. Other end might be deeper. But yeah, it's a pretty good area. Probably give it about a 6 out of 10. For our next location, it is a very popular spot. You might know it as Russia, but it is right here, kind of north of the Russia sign. But really, the official name is called Clark Hill Acres, but everybody kind of refers to it as Russia. It is over here, kind of far away from Saranac, but more or less kind of in the middle. But I realized I hadn't actually gone over this spot yet. I thought it was, pretty popular, but I'll go ahead and go over real quick. So here you do have tons of room here. Basically like any other farm, you have tons of room, some storage, equipment storage here. You got some barrels here. And over here, the pig running, you do have a pretty big barn that does actually have... Oh, I was going to say it didn't have any zombies. But yeah, you do have some corn planters here, some pots over here. Get your gardening going, your green thumb going. You have a lot of room over here. I'm going to open this door real quick. Here's your fuse box. Really, just a solid amount of room. You have your tractor over here, little mini tanks. And my favorite spot of all, you do have water. So you can actually drink this water. It's completely healthy to drink. Let me run over here, show you guys. It's got tons of water in here. Let me go show you real quick. Go to examine. So yeah, it's got 7.4 million. So yeah, you'll never run out of water basically. Use that for your gardening, for sprinklers, all that once you get a little bit more advanced. But yeah, it's a really great area. Just thought I'd go over this area real quick. Give you guys an update on it. If you don't already know about it, check it out. Really great. Probably 8 out of 10. Alright, so this next area is a personal favorite of mine. You are kind of close to Russia Farm, just here to the bottom. And not only do you have access to the highway right here, you do have a 2-car garage with a pretty good amount of room in here. You can use that as vehicle storage or convert it to extra base space, base storage, whatever the case. You do have this nice 2-story house, and you'll see why it's a good location in my opinion here in a little bit. You do have a nice TV there. You have a full kitchen here with a good fridge, nice electric stove. You have an upstairs with a good amount of space in the bedrooms. Over here, you do have another bedroom, but what makes this place shine is not only do you have the fireplace there, you have a nice, let me show you the upstairs real quick. Oh, watch out for the zombie. Okay, but yeah, here's your bathroom. Here's one of the bedrooms, pretty good amount of space. Here's the other bedroom, the master bedroom. Good space there. Pretty nice, you could dress it up however you want. Light it up with some good old-fashioned candles, make it kind of aesthetic. But you do have a basement down here, which is really great. You have a full washer and dryer connection, extra TV setup, and you can make this whole place kind of like your base of operations down here. But yeah, overall, I give this place probably like a solid 7 out of 10. You do have a lot of room, definitely good for a solo, even up to a trio, I would imagine. Pretty good room, no garden plots this time, but like I said, overall it's a pretty great spot. Now, this next location is not really a favorite of mine. It's probably not the best in my opinion, but I thought I'd throw it in here just because it is a nicer house. You do want to make sure if you do come here, you want to board up these windows right away. It's got a lot of windows, so just kind of be careful. If you're playing PvE, you probably don't have to worry about it too much. But here it is on the map, your good old-fashioned Centennial house. Now, when you do come in here, you do have a lot of room here. Let me show you just some examples of the rooms that you can look forward to seeing here. Pretty old-fashioned, you know, nothing too crazy about this location. Oh, that door's locked. Let me show you guys upstairs. It's probably a good starter spot for, you know, if you're just landing here, you don't really know where to go. Maybe if you spawn in this location, you can come here, try to loot around, stay here for a few in-game days, get your bearings. You know, just kind of get a feel for the game if you're brand new to the game. Let me turn this light on real quick. You do have a nice kitchen setup. You have a nice microwave, little mini fridge there. Cook up some meals, heat up some meals with the microwave. Nothing too crazy, like I said, you know, it's a pretty newbie spot, I would say. Nice little candy machine here. But like I said, you know, it's not too great, more of a starting area. Get some stuff here, move on. Give it about a 5 out of 10, maybe even a 6, but definitely a good starter zone. So, you guys know that I can't make one of these videos without putting in a infamous fire station. So, here it is on the map, just north of the SARANAC sign. If you do choose to come here, just know that you do have natural gas connections over here. Pretty easy to get to. Like I said, it's a pretty infamous spot for, I guess, people to actually go to and try to, let me see if I can get into here. Try to base up here, hole up here. You have a lot of room here in the vehicle bay section. You can convert it to an actual, I guess, like a workshop, maybe even like just base storage overall. Over here at the front, you do have a nice lobby area. I couldn't find the light switch to turn it on. Maybe you can be a little bit more lucky than I am. But over here, you do have a nice little office area, pretty good. Board up those windows. You have a good coffee maker, get you some caffeine going. Overall, you know, pretty small little lobby office area. Over here, though, you do have more of the recreation zone. You have a microwave, a cooler, a few vending machines, nothing too crazy. You have your fire department lockers over there, really great. Could maybe hold some good loot, sledgehammer, some fire department clothes, all the good stuff. Pretty good area. You are by the school, so if you're brave enough to go over there, definitely hit that up. Be careful if it's a PvP, but overall, probably give it a 7 out of 10. And for our final location, we do have a very good spot in my opinion. It is over here. Oh, let me find it. Give me just a second. Here it is, Walton Sons Logging. There it is on the map just north of SARANAC. Now, this location in my opinion is one of the better ones, especially if you're more established or maybe even, you know, you're just starting out. This is a really solid area. Now, you do have these two spots here. Let me see if I can show you the inside. Oh, it's locked. Okay, but you know, you get the point. You have basically an impenetrable base, except for the front door. Watch out for the zombie. You've got 2 large fluid tanks. Very great to hold. Maybe gasoline, some water, whatever you choose. You do have this other container here. Really great base spots. Over here you have your water tower that does have water in it. Let me show you here. 7.4 million. So you should be good to go on water. You have a working vehicle, potentially. Now, these are Yeah, that one's locked too. So yeah, these are really good. You know, they're really great to actually hole up in, especially for a duo. You know, you could have your own base. Maybe for a solo, use one for a base, use the other for storage. Completely up to you. I would give this probably an 8 out of 10 just for the room, garden potential, and just the base potential overall. Put a gate here, wall yourself off, and you're good to go. As always, guys, if you found anything helpful, any of your favorite base locations, leave them down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.